with the rest of my video that I started the other day. I wanted to show you a pocket letter that I made for a friend. We're going to do a pocket letter swap. I think I've only done 1 or 2 of those. And if you were me and knew how long it took me to do this, you would say I should keep my day job if I had one. I think it's because I keep getting different ideas. You know, I think it's done, and then I'm kind of filming here a little weird, so we'll see. So I did this pocket letter, and I found some fairy cards, and then what I did was I glued on the other side some papers that I had. And you know, you wouldn't believe, I was making this, and one of the things kept tearing. And it probably took me an hour just trying to fix it. And finally I thought, Gail, it's like you have 100 of these, why don't you just go get a different one? Duh. And I find some are made better than others. This seems to be a little stronger plastic. So I got some trims and different things that I had. You can see this, my camera's still not working real well, my iPod. And then I did a little Halloween thing. And I actually made my, I bought myself one of those envelope punch boards. And on some of these, I made I showed you how you could make your own little spool. And that's what I did. Let me see. This video probably isn't gonna work well. I don't know what I did to this iPad, but I do know I need another one because it's got that shadow on it. Okay, now I'll just break another one probably. And little stick pins in each one, and then little thing you could use in each one. Little flower that I made out of paper. It's like a paper rose. I used to make a lot of them. Actually, it's from a Christmas napkin. I just rolled it. And I put a little doily on it. And then this button. So, let me see if I turn it this way. Oh, okay. And this one I just put some of these in the middle part here. I just did these little clips, paper clips, and then little stick pins in the rest with the material. Then the fairies. And then, I guess this is what took me the longest. I don't know why I go to all this fuss on these, but I made a tassel, and I used that thing that I sent, those shower hooks that I sent to a lot of you, and painted it. And this is actually a bow that Helen Race had sent in with something that she made, and I am upcycling it. I've had it for a long time, and now I figure it's okay to use. And I put a big button, and I glued this onto the bottom of that. And I put this chains on there. You see them? And then I did this. And some of these charms, these are things that she likes, but some of these charms are also things that she made and I made. Look, I made that little thing out of that clay that you don't bake, you just let it cool. And here are some things that she made out of that polymer clay. Hers are baked, mine aren't. I just wanted to fool around with it. And she did this cupcake, and I put the spoon on there, and I glued a dish under it. I hope you can see all this stuff okay. I did this one. This is one that's, you don't have to bake. And I did this one, a little hat. And I put an owl, and I put like a margarita glass. And I love this, don't you? I got it the other day. It was, I don't know, ribbons were like 50% off, trims. Oh, and she did donuts, and I made this one a chocolate donut. Of course, I messed it up a bunch of times. And then I put some like a chocolate sprinkle, which is my favorite. I put some, you know what I mean, this stuff you dust things with to make it sprinkly. I call them sprinkles, and they're not sprinkles, I know. And the cup, she loves little cups and saucers and type of thing. So, this is the tassel that I put on, which is probably what took me the most time, right? I mean, I don't know why I started to get into all this. So, I think she'll like it. This is definitely not a very good way to do this, but I already had it set up this way. So, that's a gift. And I want to, here's a flower I made with some of the lace that I found, and I just used it and rolled it up. And then this was from, I think I got this from Lele. I'm so sad. She's closing her store. I love her stuff. And I cut this applique out of one of her things I bought, and I put this in the middle. I was just trying to figure out something different to do. And then I wanted to see if you guys seen this. I mean, I bought it before, but you have to look really well. It's not washi tape, but it's adhesive ribbon. At Tuesday Morning, they have just the ribbon, and they have washi tape, but if you look, they have adhesive ribbon. So you can put, adhesive on it. And one other little, this is what I've been kind of not wasting time, but someone gave me this from the expo they went to. Gave me one of them, and I just love these tiny hangers. So I've been trying to make one, sort of. And it's like figure out what it's made out of, but I think they may have had a few more of the right kind of tools than I have, because I think this is steel. But I'm trying to make them. I did make, I don't think I showed you the few little ones, different ones that I made, but I will another time. And wait till you see my doozy of a implement. Look at this. Any of you ever see these? I'm sure you have. I was at the store. It was actually a supply place, and they have a lot of jewelry things because they had a school there and so they have a lot of things. And I said, I'm looking for something that'll, like, you know, I use my hands instead. I'm like, you know, that'll punch a hole through something. He said, like what? I go, I don't know, like a thin piece of wood or just something if I need a hole. And he showed me this. Now, wouldn't a guy laugh if I can't wait to show my neighbor who makes all kind of stuff. Look at my new drill. It's kind of like going back in time, right? And then you get it's a craft drill. You get 4 different bits to make different holes. And you've probably all seen them, but I haven't. And now I'm going to show you some Happy Mail that I got. And look at Mr. Scale again. I ran out of room, so what I did was I went back and I deleted some videos. Well, I deleted the one that was going to be the beginning of this one. Something I made and sent to someone, so I guess we won't have that, and this will be the only video. So I guess I should have said, hi, this is Gail, 5 out of 4. Anyway, I got some Happy Mail from Lori Smith. I got it a couple days ago. I've been waiting to open it. I opened the box. That's about it. Oh, look. Florida. Let's see, I'll put this here. Shells. Florida napkins. Oh, pretty. I got Cincinnati Red Legs Chew. Huh. And you know, I always have food by my bed because I eat it at night. And I just threw a bunch of boxes out. Thank you, Lori. Oh, look how cute, a bubble pen. See if I can get it out. You don't know the problems I have trying to get things open. I bought some of that tape, that little skinny tape everybody uses for cards and stuff. Oh, they'd make it look like such a breeze. I couldn't get the top. I put it on something. It was one of the things I was going to use to repair that other pocket letter. And I could not get the top part off. So I'm like, ooh, nothing is ever easy for me. Isn't that pretty? Really cute. Thanks, Lori. Oh, look at the cute paper clips. Move this over. Making this more difficult than it is, I know. And I need to speak up, I know. Look how cute. Ooh, I love tiny little hangers. Look at that. Adorable. I know I can probably make them from the paper clips. That shouldn't be so hard. But these other ones, I did get some copper wire because copper is a little softer. And some of it's really hard, and I don't have that kind of strength in my hands anymore, unfortunately. Ooh. What is this? Oh, paper. Looks like a sucker. The bottom part came off. Reused. Little sheets. You can put something right there in the middle. Cute, cute. Moisture Therapy from Avon. I always need lotion. I'm always buying it at Tuesday morning or Costco or Sam's. 3 in a pack. Oh, Starbucks caramel latte. Cool. Next time I make something that I'm having trouble with, I'll just stop and get myself a Starbucks caramel latte. Oh, and green tea, because we know green tea is good for us. Look at that. I have to remember sometimes to make myself tea. And then sometimes I ice it. Thanks, Lori. Firmly to the page. Oh, it's a bookmark. Feels like it's magnetic. Oh. See how much patience I have, don't you? Oh, I got scissors right here. Do you believe that? Usually I set something down and then I can never find it. Friends are like kisses, blown to us by angels. Sincerity. Isn't that pretty? Let me put it over your page. Magnetic bookmark. Thank you, Lori. It's gorgeous. Trident. Keep my breath fresh. I'm always throwing gum in my purse and then I can never find it. Oh, and look at this. Now I don't know how she knew I had one of these coffee machines. Maybe she saw it in one of my videos. Earl Grey tea and Snapple. Peach iced tea. I just read a book in, it was one of Oprah's favorites, and the girl was going on this hike, like, it took 3 months, but I can't think of the name of it, of course, but every time she'd get to stop somewhere, her big treat was her cold Snapple in a bottle, I guess. So that, I always remember that. Aha, she stole these from a restaurant. Family Pizzeria. La Rosa. She didn't steal them, she probably just gave me hers. Isn't that nice? Candy mints. Oh, she's so good at... We've been having a hard time. I'll read this later, but we've been having a hard time getting together. She's on Facebook most of the time. She doesn't really do videos on YouTube. But she, look at this. She always cuts stuff out for me. And she cut out some Halloween things. And I had my Halloween shirt on yesterday. I usually, for the kids, I used to always put Halloween stuff on the month of October. Since October's my birthday, I don't know. I just try to make it a big deal for them. I have earrings. I have a cat watch. But I'm a Scorpion, so watch my bite. Look at these. I love these little squares. Thank you, Lori. I told you I'm so bad at directions. You know, I bought a couple stamp things. Oh, gosh. I mean, it would take me a whole day to figure out. Like, it wouldn't stamp, and then it would just stamp the inside, and I'm just not very, I'm directionally challenged. That's all there is to it. That's about it. We have some nice Irish St. Patty's Day paper, napkin, and we got some Halloween candy. I usually raid the kids' Halloween candy for, I like coconut and they don't, so I like the Mounds and the Almond Joys, and I like the Twix. I like the, oh, what are the crackly ones? Anyway, just what I need. But I remember when I was younger, of course, we got whole candy bars. And we went out the night before, Beggar's Night, and people gave us candy then. We didn't do anything bad, especially the kids I hung out with. We didn't, you know, egg windows or do any of that stuff. But we, yep, used to be able to go out. Beggar's night. Now you can barely go out on Halloween night. Everybody's always so worried about everything. So, you know, there's always a few bad apples in the bunch, but I think mostly, you know, it's just those few. Oh, I want to show you one thing. I'm actually sitting at the edge of my bed because they had this table here. The neighbor, they sold the house next door, the people that died and stuff, and the two nieces were there doing what they had to do. But look at this. I went over there to see if she had anything, any doilies or that kind of thing. I don't know if you can see this well with my camera here. But this is all nails. She said she thinks her aunt got this in Mount Dora. These are all flathead nails. She painted some. But she said, would you like this? And I said, yeah. You know, it is really cool. As soon as you say crafts, you know. And, you know, there's that shadow. But isn't it something? And they're all nails. And it's like in a little vase. Well, you'd have to have some patience for that, I think. Big nails, little nails. Look at these tiny. These almost look like, unless they have these, it looks like pins. But I don't think you could get a pin in this wood. But isn't that pretty? Beautiful. Well, I'll let you go. This wasn't the best video in the world, the way I do things. But all my gifts I love from Lori. It's always fun to get some happy mail. And even though October should be kind of it's a beautiful month here. I get that SAD, seasonal affect disorder, which is when the time starts to change, I get more depressed. I don't know if any of you have that. I don't know why. It's beautiful out. You know, I had it in Ohio. When I went to Montana, I had it. I have it in Florida, so I guess the sun doesn't mean that much. I guess I need to go somewhere where the season doesn't change at all, and you can't tell. Because I can tell when the way the sun goes down, I can tell. I smell it in the air, and it just gives me a yucky feeling. Which is a shame, because October, like I said, is a nice month here. Beautiful. It's one of the nicest months here in Florida. And so I will, I've been doing a few little things, and I guess I won't be showing you the other little thing I made, but it wasn't any big deal. I had sent it to Olivia, oh, I can't think now, So Crafty 100, when we had that last embellishment swap. We were supposed to send $3, and I'm sure I forgot. And then I told her, oh my gosh, I forgot, I'll send it. Of course, that was a couple months ago. Then I saw $3 sitting here the other day under some paperwork I had, and I said, oh my gosh, I must not have sent it. So I made her this little magnet thing with some charms on it from a big button. It wasn't any big deal, but I put it in the envelope. So I hope she got it, because it was kind of bulky. Anyway, I will see you guys again. I know I haven't been on in a little while. There's been a lot going on as in everybody's house. And I keep fooling around with this craft room and still trying to figure out. I keep putting containers and stuff I want to get rid of, and then pretty soon I need it, and then I take it back. So I still have things a little bit everywhere trying to figure out what to do. So, and my Lazy Susan, you know, it's supposed to be to make things easy. Well, I don't know about any of you, but I find myself forgetting to turn it. I stand up and I look for stuff, and one day I'm like, you know, you're just supposed to turn this. It's supposed to make it easier, not harder. So that's just how things work for me. It must be, it's either age or being a Scorpio, you know. It's a way of getting bitten, but every day. All right, I'm just babbling. So if I don't see you before, I hope I do. Have a happy Halloween. Bye.